Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Communities Live here on Sheffield Live 93.2 FM. And we have Jo Farrow, meteorologist. So good afternoon.
Hello, Chris.
So, this is interesting actually. We always do, because we do our laundry pretty much nearly every day. Not particularly every day, but like everybody does the laundry. And I mean, ideal colder weather conditions for drying laundry outdoors is revealed as 12 degrees. That's interesting.
Yes, so 12 degrees, but you do need the breeze as well. The wind's actually the most important factor for getting your clothes dry in the winter months and in early spring.
But I think everybody won't think that colder weather would like dry your clothes more quickly. More people would tend to take them out when the weather is quite hot, actually.
And that's one of the myths we've been busting. So I've been working with Brabantia to find ways to get people to encourage people to get their laundry outside in the winter months. And then we've created a drying digest with lots of top tips. And one of the main myths has been that you need the higher temperatures and you need sunshine. But actually, here in the UK, it's mainly about the wind. So if you've got a breezy day and a temperature above just 5 Celsius, it is worth getting your washing out on the line.
We've got it also says like wind speeds of 15 miles per hour. And it says wind speed is also the key, but also you've got to avoid fog as well.
Yeah, so obviously, if it's raining, there's no point putting your laundry out. But often here, we do see that the rain comes along in the morning and then it's clear by the afternoon. So keeping an eye on the weather forecast and not writing off a day will help. The dampness, if it's foggy across Sheffield, then there's no point. But sometimes that fog will lift during the morning, and then you've got a fair afternoon to come. Or you could be seeing that some people think it's perhaps too windy and they're worried that the washing will blow away. But often, if you've set up your laundry in a organized fashion, there are plenty of opportunities through the winter months to just get your laundry out there. And with temperature over 5 Celsius, it's still worthwhile making sure there's a bit of a breeze. But once you get to 12 Celsius and 15 miles per hour, that you probably call that quite ideal.
And it also says, I'm reading this report right now, it says that analysts suggest that clothes should be dried outside every month of the year.
I think some of this is about creating a better environment inside. So if people are often they forget about putting them out on the line or they don't bother in the winter months. So trying to encourage people to use the line as much as they can. It is better to have it outside. You've got that fresh feeling, it's quite satisfying, but also you will be saving money and keeping energy costs down. So both of those things, if we can get people putting it back out on their rotary dryer, then we're just trying to encourage that and give plenty of these tips to make, once the laundry has been put out, how to actually make that work with your day.
I'm also reading that a lot of people don't actually take their laundry out when it's quite cold. A lot of people are also spending a small fortune on like tumble dryers when the weather is colder, and it uses about an average of 4 hours a week, over 4 hours a week, should I say, really.
So Brabantia's research came up with 43% of people are still using a tumble dryer to dry their clothes in winter, and then only 1 in 5 are hanging that items out. So by giving these top tips and just reminding people sort of get out of the habit during the winter, people think that they can't hang it out when it's too cold or it's too windy, and it's just trying to educate and change people's perception that you still can put your washing out, even if the temperatures are low and you're looking for the breeze. It's not all about looking for winter sunshine or these high temperatures.
And I've got to ask Jo, you mentioned Brabant. Can you tell us a bit about that?
About what, sorry, Chris?
Brabantia, sorry.
So Brabantia have want to encourage people to use their rotary dryers, but also to look after the environment and have a a better lifestyle with managing their laundry. So whether that's from the washing to getting out on the line, it's just encouraging people to think about the environment more than just putting it in the tumble dryer over the winter.
Do you feel that it's that if we follow what it says here, do you feel it will have an impact on the climate change? Do you feel?
I think it's all small little bits and raising awareness. If we've all beginning to change the way we live our lifestyles, it just adds in. It's all tiny little additions, and actually, it is quite pleasing when you do manage to get your laundry out on the line. Mother Nature's looking after it, and if you bring it in and it's all dry, then it smells fresh, and that's pleasing in itself.
And I mean, for anybody that wants more information, is there like any websites people can go on? And also, for anybody that doesn't have like digital access to like internet or computer, either or, most of us actually do now. Is there any physical information that people can get?
Um, the place that I'm aware as is the Brabantia website. So that's Brabantia/UK/love your laundry. And that's got all the information in the drying digest on there.
And my final question for you, Joe, is because we're quickly running out of time, is for anybody that is listening right now, what would you like to say to our listeners?
I've spent since I've started working with Brabantia and looking at all of this, I have put my washing out much more over the past few months. So, and actually, it's been quite lovely to do that. It getting the opportunity and getting out there, and then just saving costs and not using tumble dryer.
Joe, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Chris.